everybody. Lost most of the people. Did some weird shift. Maybe people are on the other link. I don't know, but welcome to Lunch Therapy. It's Barefoot Tuesday. And I pressed the wrong button. You know, sometimes you press the wrong button. What can you do? So hopefully there are some folks out there. I can't see if there are, but let's just keep moving like a shark. One of the title of the show is How Do I Get Back Up? So I'm going to demonstrate that for you today with trying to get back up. All right. Got to get to that breathing, right? Music is like so incredibly loud. Turning that down. Let's see who's here. Hoy, everybody. Hopefully people are not fooled by that other link. Yes, people are here. Okay. Oh man, it has been a crazy couple of days. Yep, yo, Greg Wardla is here. My grandpa pressed the emergency stop button at the old restaurant at the Space Needle. You did? What happens when you do that? You mean it stops rotating? I don't know. I think that could be a real problem. Maybe you can tell us what exactly happened. Did alarms go off? Don't worry about it. People know how to reboot, press start, back up. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. So glad you found it. It's been a stressful week. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to kid you. A couple days ago, couldn't get out of bed. I don't know. I mean, I just was like down. I was just down. I got up and fell asleep in a chair. I don't know whether I was fatigued. I thought I had the COVID. You know, I got tested like 3 times. So I'm fine. Everything's good. Once it stops and people yell at you. Maybe people don't know. Some people don't know that the Space Needle, at least it used to, rotate. The whole restaurant would rotate around. You could put things on the ledge and then, an hour later come back and the thing would be there, hopefully. You push the stop button. Vernus did that on the metro. Hope everybody didn't hit their head. The driver walked through asking who did it. And you were like, I don't know. Him? Yeah, we're back up. I got back up. All right, so let's get into the show. What do you say? Let's do this thing. I'm going to start with a bang. I got a roving reporter that I did. I went to a Hollywood party for something called Cathartic Realism, which is like a new production company. So they had this big party. The only reason I could go is I was at work and I had to like take a lunch break and run over there. And I got this roving reporter. Hi, it's Joel Marshall and Lauren Cicero, and we're here at the event. What's the event?
Cathartic Realism.
So yeah, that's this event that I went to. I was walking around. Lauren Cicerone there. She actually got this footage. I'm wondering about that guy. That guy, did you see him? That guy, there's something going on with that guy. He looks awfully serious. It's cool though. It's kind of cool to go someplace and just stand there and look serious. Because people wonder, is that some kind of big shot? It's good. Maybe he was like, why are you filming me? Look at this guy, super happy. Oh my God, I was lost in outer space. Shay's gonna be on today. I got a great recording of her doing some muscling some mussels. So yeah, this was a super fun event. I was there for 5 minutes. Actors like to eat. This guy has outfit on that I want to be wearing. The suspenders, the t-shirt, and the hat. That's cool. Yeah, so anyway, that's cathartic realism. Now back. Yeah, so there was a murder of crows out in my yard, and I was able to catch it. As you know, a group of crows is called a murder. Yeah, it was super fun. That was super fun. Very Hollywood. I like to do that sometimes. I would be cathartic in suspenders. Maybe I could get rainbow suspenders, like, Mork from Mork. Didn't Mork from Mork wear those? Thought the guy in the hat and suspenders was Joe Fury. Yeah, that guy, he's giving Joe Fury a run for his money. I like the serious guy, the super serious guy. That's more my speed. Certainly would be cathartic. What is cathartic realism? Apparently it has to do with the Ivana Chubbuck technique and utilizing that in film. We're going to see what that means. I've got a couple of announcements for y'all. We've got things coming up, big things coming up. And, it's Rocktober. And Rocktober is a big time here at Lunch Therapy. We got a lot of stuff going on. I wish those crows would be quiet. I'm trying to tell them about Rocktober. So in Rocktober, we have a thing called the Upside Down Show, the Midnight Traumascape. And we're going to have that show somewhere around my birthday, which is October 23rd. There's my cat, Charlie. Midnight Traumascape is an upside down lunch therapy show where we tell ghost stories. Last year we had Just Jay Patterson was in a haunted hotel. She spent the night at a haunted hotel. We also had Jack Franklin tell a horror story. We had Pam Palmieri was on there. Boney did this interpretive dance with some lady in a mask. So I don't know. It should be some cool shit happening. Certainly would be cathartic. Serious guy was clearly an agent. You think he was an agent? Oh, probably. Little known fact: Mork from Ork was played by Robin Williams. Thank you for that. It's little known here. Your birthday is October 23rd. Yes. Fire. I'm on the cusp between Libra and Scorpio. Anybody else out there, Libra, Scorpios? Other October 23rd birthdays are Weird Al Yankovic and Johnny Carson. We got some really cool stuff coming up on the show today. I got some sleep. I was giving you this story about how I couldn't get out of bed the other day. I don't know. I guess I was sick. I guess I got something other than COVID. Sick for a couple of days. And suddenly, at 5 o'clock yesterday, bing! Back on fire. That's how you get back up. Jack's story was scary, that's for sure. He was really scary. Maybe he'll come back on this year. He's into horror. He has his own channel. Jack does horror. This video is giving me flashbacks of being attacked by a murder of skunks. Is a group of skunks called a murder? I don't know. We're going to have some animal therapy today, but first we need to get into our chakra breathing. I've got Blas Lorenzo here to help me with that. Let's get him on here. Blas, I just saw his head pop in. Oh, there you are. I don't know. I could never do the chakras without you. Well, that was quick, man. Yeah. Tell me.
I think that the chakras.
Yeah.
I think that if you're not paying attention,
yeah,
you're not getting shocked.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you're right. I think you're totally right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta be in tune.
You gotta be in tune. What's the chakra? Do you know what the chakra we're doing today is? Do you know, dude?
I believe we are doing the chakra of the mind or the third eye.
Third eye. Perfect. Yes. That was good. You get some points for that one. Third eye. So which one is it? Which one is the third eye chakra there? Any idea?
You mean the name of the
No,
third eye chakra?
which one is it there? In the picture.
It is the purplish, the bluish one, the blue one, second from the top.
Second from the top. That's right. So
The royal blue.
Howard Ronan recommended a book. Remember that? And I showed it. We got
Yes.
it. Chakra
Yes.
Healing.
I believe I'm getting it after you.
You are getting it after me.
Camera.
So today I'm going to read from Chakra Healing. We're going to learn about the chakra. Jay Patterson says, Yo Blas.
What's up, Jay?
We're going to have
What's up, Jay Pat?
We're going to have a Jay segment here today. Always good. Okay. The sixth chakra, the third eye chakra, is associated with our sixth sense. You ever heard that? You've seen that movie, right? Sixth Sense. Yeah.
Oh, disturbing.
It is the center of our wisdom, spiritual insight, and intuition. When the third eye chakra is out of harmony, we focus only on our intellect and reject all spiritual aspects of ourselves. We do not trust nor are aware of our intuition. We are only able to see the physical reality in life and carry a lot of fear in regard to our inner wisdom. When it's in harmony, we invite our intuition and awareness into everyday aspects of life. We trust our inner vision and act upon what our intuition tells us, which makes us stronger. We have a deep knowing beyond what we can physically see and are even in touch with our clairvoyance, the gift of taking in intuitive information through sight and vision. There you go.
That is some definition.
It's right here.
I mean, that's all
Yeah.
you're believing in what you're feeling, and you're believing in your gut. You know, when they say follow your gut, they say listen to your gut. Sometimes you go, man, I didn't listen to my gut. I knew it. I knew it. I should have never made that left turn.
I wonder if those chakras are connected. The one in your gut and the one, because I guess they're all connected,
That's
right?
what
They're all connected, right?
Isn't that what they talk about though? Like intuition, right? They talk about that, right? That's what they're talking about there. Your third eye, your conscience, your devil's advocate on your shoulder over here. You know,
third eye. Some people tap this.
You see it in another way other than what's right here, what's linear. You know, your third eye is watching.
Gunnell says, is Jay doing another puzzle? Is Jay doing another puzzle?
We haven't been told. We haven't been let.
She's doing a puzzle of another kind, a natural puzzle. Chakra Khan, Rocky Chakra Khan. It's interesting that
Chakra Khan puzzle.
It's interesting that Todd Lee says that because it's going to be coming back to us later on in the show. Jose, Hoipy Barefoot Tuesday, I can't say it. Hoipy Boyfoot Tuesday is what he said. I hope Jose's feeling better. See, maybe everybody was down. I don't know. You know, there's a yeah.
I fell asleep like 45 minutes ago. I had to get off my feet. I had to sit down. I figured, let me just get off my feet for like 20 minutes. Let me just, because I'm going to stand today. So I've been on my feet for about 4 hours. I go, let me sit down. Let me rest for a second. Just get off my feet, relax my knees, I sat down.
Whoa, man. I fell asleep in a Zoom meeting the other day. I got up at 8 o'clock in the morning for a Zoom meeting. I was having it, and I fell asleep. It was like a lot of people.
Yeah.
But it was like...
How dare you? How dare you?
Luckily, I turned my camera off. I caught myself. They were taking... It was like a meditation thing. They were taking like a moment of silence. And I woke up during the moment of silence, and there were just all these faces staring at me. I thought they were staring at me, but they were just taking a moment of silence.
Wow, the timing on that. Unbelievable.
Well, maybe the silence is what woke me up. Maybe the talking was the thing that was lulling me to sleep.
It had to be. I mean, it had. You ever fall asleep with the TV on, and then your family comes in and they look, oh, he's sleeping, and then they pick it up and they turn the TV off, and you go, I'm watching that.
That's you.
Go, no, you're
That's
sleeping.
You,
I go,
That's
no,
so
I'm not
you.
sleeping. I'm watching it. And they go, you're snoring. Okay, you're sleeping. I go, I can hear it. I always say, I can hear it though. I can hear it. I'm listening. I'm listening to it. But I don't have to look at it. I'm listening to it. And they just look at me like, you're sleeping. You're not watching. The TV is watching you.
Yeah.
Just go to sleep.
Have you ever heard of the her name is Robbins. I don't know what her first name is. Not Anthony Robbins, not Tony Robbins, but there's like another Robbins.
Yes, I think I know who
you
you're
heard
speaking
of
of. Yeah. But what's your name? I always thought it was his wife or something.
Yeah, but it's
It's a
not.
woman,
It's
right?
not. Yeah, Mel Robbins. Mel Robbins.
Yeah, but
is
it's
her
not.
name. Mel Robbins.
Mel, yeah.
She was like deeply depressed, couldn't get out of bed. She was just having like financial troubles, all this stuff. This is before she became Mel Robbins. But the way she became Mel Robbins, like a motivational speaker. The way she became Mel Robbins is she decided, you know what? I'm just going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, and I'm going to put my feet on the floor and I'm just going to go. And she's never stopped ever since. She does that. She does that in the morning. Every day.
Every day. Every morning. She gets
what
up.
else she
does
does?
The countdown. She's forced to get herself up. Boom.
You know what else she
Like
does?
a rocket ship.
She high-fives herself in the mirror. High-fives herself.
In the mirror, in the bathroom. In the mirror. She gets up.
Yeah.
She is self-motivated, man. Come up with something like that, right?
Yeah.
To be able to just like, you start, like you're lying, you know how you're lying there and you're not, you don't want to get up or you got to get up and you're sitting there and then she just starts with 10, 9. She knows she's got 9 seconds, man. She's got to get up. She knows. And she just threw herself into that like morning ritual.
Yeah, you know what else she does?
4, 3, 2, 1, she pops up.
She says,
feet on the ground, she gets
no
up, she goes in the bathroom.
snooze button. No snooze button. You put your phone, you put your alarm in the other room. It goes off. You have to get up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You go in there, you turn it off, and then you high-five yourself in the mirror. Right away. Do you think Todd Lee really went to an Iron Maiden concert? I don't know. Did you?
Todd.
If not, it's pretty good.
Wait, Iron Maiden in 2022?
I guess.
Like Iron Maiden, the original Iron Maiden?
You know, I saw the coolest thing the other day. I was surfing around on YouTube, and you know how they had "We Are the World"? We are the world. We are the children.
Huge song. Huge singers.
Well, apparently, Ronnie James Dio was like, how come they didn't invite any heavy metal guys there? Do you not think that we care about the world
guys
too?
There, bro. They had heavy metal guys.
No, they didn't.
They had Huey Lewis. Huey Lewis in the News.
Yeah.
They had
that's not
Billy
heavy
Idol.
metal.
Billy Idol.
No.
They had Bruce Springsteen.
No.
They had the Boss. They had
Wait a
Billy
minute.
Joel.
He did. He did go see Iron Maiden, packed house at Climate Pledge. Interesting. Wow.
Where's that? Is that in Washington? Where's that at?
Yes, I did. Climate Pledge must be some kind of thing to save the world. See, that just goes to show you the metalheads, they care about the world, too. So they made their own. Ronnie James Dio got them all together, made their own. We Are the World. We Are the World. Is that the one? I forget. I don't know what it's called. There's like a movie about Ronnie James Dio that I want to see that's out there, and I'm going to see it.
Oh, you're talking about the heavy
assignment.
metal guys did their own version of Benefit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was called.
What was the?
I forget.
What was the one that Queen did? They did it. What was it? Their Wimbledon Stadium or whatever. Like.
Oh, that was Live Aid.
Band-Aid
that was about
Live Aid.
Live Aid. Yeah.
Live Aid. I said Band-Aid.
Yeah, I think they had Band-Aid too. And then they had. Let's see, climate. All right, let's breathe. In through the. We got a lot to get to. We've got no agenda. We got a really cool stuff. Just Jay is going to be on here. We're going to have geckos galore. So let's get this thing going. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have geckos. You don't want to have geckos?
Let me check that list. Let me check that list. They're on there. They're on there.
We never get to them, though.
Yeah, they are.
We never get to the geckos. I don't know how many times I've started the show saying we're going to talk about geckos, and we just never get to them.
And then we pop a picture on, and then we start going, and then the road starts to go crooked, and then we jump off the curb.
Todd likes your floating head. All right, in through the nose. Everybody's wait.
My shirt was kind of running with it.
Everybody's got to do this today. Everybody's got to do the breathing. Today is the day. Everybody's got to do it because it's our like. I'm just gonna do floating head like that. Yeah, now you're floating again. It's good.
What's going on, man?
All right, so you want to do the breathing? In through the nose, out through the toes?
Let's do it. Come on.
All right, let's do it. You do it.
Everybody.
You do it.
Everybody ready?
Everybody's got to do
Everybody
it.
ready.
Everybody,
Here we
I
go.
don't care where you are.
In through the nose, out through the toes. Take a big, deep breath. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Let it out. When you let it out like you're blowing through a straw. Like you're blowing through a straw. Okay, in through the nose. Hold it. Like a straw. Oh, I feel so good. Here we go. Last one. In through the nose. Hold it. Hold it. Out. Out through the toes. Let your shoulders drop. Oh, I feel so good.
Oh, that's good, man.
Oh, that is nice.
I got another.
Isn't it? It's like,
I got another big treat for us.
Ooh.
So we're gonna go right into it. It's Mystic
feel it.
Hong. Check this out. Mystic Hong playing the theme song to Requiem for a Dream. It's a surprise.
Dream.
I bet you
A
didn't know
movie
this.
about
Yeah. What?
Marlon
about-
Wayans on crack.
That's what it's about. Yeah.
I love these locations these guys pick, man.
Isn't it great? I love this guy.
The most natural, peaceful environment. They go in there and they bang on that hong.
That looks like a real Hong too, right? That guy's Hong.
Yeah, they got like a horse.
He's Hong like a horse. I think we got everybody mellow now. Even me. I'm calm.
It's okay. It's good.
Cause I'm a little high
Slow that heart
strung.
rate down.
I don't know if y'all know that, but yeah, sometimes I can be real high strung. That's why they got the Hong. That's why they invented the Hong. People like me. This guy is good too. It's an echo.
He's got his iPad right there ready. In case he needs to look something up.
Low tech and high tech. Well, I don't know. Is it low tech? Maybe it's all high
Look,
tech.
phone on one side, iPad on the other. He's ready to go.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
You know the drums? I play the drums kind of like, kind of self-taught, just fun to play.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's so difficult, hands
Drums?
and feet coordination. It's so hard to get them going. And look at this guy. He's got 10 fingers in his hands and he's playing harmonies and melodies and then lead.
So
It's
cool,
killing
isn't
it.
it? That's the thing.
Yeah,
some
it's
of
so
them,
cool to
some
be
of
able to
them,
do
they
that.
sometimes play like two. They play two.
It's like playing the piano. You could do chords on your left hand and play lead with your right hand.
Yeah,
That's
cool, man.
That's a tough thing to do, man. It's not an easy thing.
I got a
put
roving
some,
reporter
put
for
some
you
hung time in
now.
there.
Now that everybody's like really in the mood and we're really ready to take something in, we got this beautiful music. I got a roving reporter from Just Jay that's just gonna. Well, there's gonna be some mind-blowing stuff here. Okay, and I promised this
Just
last
Jay.
week that we were gonna have this, and let's do it. Let's let this roving reporter happen.
Give me some Just Jay. Give me some Just Jay.
Freshwater mussel out of Table Rock Lake I found on the shore today. So of course I have to look up freshwater mussels. This is a huge thing. Now I'm going to see if I can open it without cutting a finger off, okay? So,
Your
I got a
creams.
knife and
I love
this.
mussels. I love mussels.
So let's
You
see
do?
here.
God, you remember me talking about it a couple of shows ago?
I
Are
do.
they going
but
to be
I-
the biggest
There you go.
protein?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. But you love them, huh? They're that good.
I love
Ooh.
them. Alexander loves them
Okay.
too. Boy, we can do.
Look, she's
both
gonna
of them.
cut your head
I
off.
hope it's not just full of
No,
water. 'Cause
Jay,
it's really
holy
kind of
Moses.
heavy. Here I
Oh,
go.
sh-
Oh my gosh! Look! Okay. Oh man, he's biting down hard. You know what? They're live in there. It's kind of like an oyster.
Yeah, they are.
Look, I'm getting there.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are. Yeah, they are.
All right. Now I'm kind of scared.
Wait a minute. She's never checked an
But I don't
oyster or
have
a
to be
clam or a
scared of
mussel
mussel.
before?
No.
I don't.
'Cause,
I don't
I
have
feel
to
like
be
she's,
scared of a mussel. He's not going to bite me. I
You'd
don't
think she'd be
unless
a
there's
pro.
snake in here or something.
Yeah.
But
Okay, hang
She's
on.
she's a
Look,
little.
look,
You
look,
can't
look.
be timid with
Now I've gone
shellfish.
clear
You got to get
around.
at it.
Okay, I'm gonna
You
open.
got to turn it like a screwdriver. You got to turn that sucker.
I like the way I can
What you
hear
got?
somebody talking in the background. That's fun too.
Oh, I need help.
Aren't you supposed to steam them?
I see him in there.
That's
and
probably
he's
the
all
problem.
slimy looking.
Did you see that big knife she has?
Oh my gosh.
Dangerous. This is not advocated.
the thing
Don't do
about-
this at home. Don't do it at
No.
home.
No.
Okay,
But the
hang
thing
on,
about
everybody.
shucking
it's real. This is real. And you know what?
clams and mussels
you
and
can actually
oysters
find a pearl in
is
one
the-
of these.
the
I
tool that's
found one
used, it's not
years
super
ago
sharp.
in a baby one.
It's
Yeah,
a
wait,
dull-
let's stop it for a second.
dull blade.
Yeah? But she's got like a
Okay,
sharp
I'm
blade.
sorry.
She's got a sharp blade.
Well, I
Other
didn't
thing
get a
is,
good
what
chance
the
to look at
hell?
the
What the
tip of
hell
it.
are oysters doing in Kansas? Is it a freshwater
No, those
oyster
aren't oysters. They're mussels.
or mussels?
nothing
What are
to
mussels
do.
doing in
And
Kansas?
you know what? These are all about.
Freshwater
Well-
mussels.
They're probably importing them from somewhere. But if you by a
Look.
river or a lake,
Look.
those guys will grow down there.
Butter
It
knife.
doesn't have to just be. You see. I love her. I love her reporting because
a great
she's
feature. You know
what?
watching all the action.
If a little fish
But she's
goes by
interpreting it to
them,
us-
if
to
a little
for us.
fish goes
I
by
love you,
them,
Jay. I
they
love that.
spit something at it. Oh my god!
I want to see that mussel so bad.
Okay, hang
I'm
on.
kinda
This is
grossed out.
going longer than I thought. This is longer than.
That's my favorite part of the video, where she just freaks out.
Look, where is it?
Oh no! Oh,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, that looks good.
You gotta look.
Oh.
You gotta
Give me a
look
bite,
at
give me a bite.
freshwater mussels.
her shirt is a bit ironic.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't get this off.
Let's see.
Her
What
shirt is a bit ironic. Yeah, because I ain't afraid of mussels.
All right, so now I'm
Bro,
going to give you a little
wait.
lesson
Somebody
about
said,
this. What?
Somebody said, don't they need to be steamed? You
Yeah.
know, they're not like oysters. No.
Todd Lee said that.
all those fish, clams, mussels, oysters, they could be eaten right out of the water. You could shuck it out. Put a little Tabasco
Well,
sauce,
okay,
maybe a
so
little
when I was
lemon.
growing up, you could walk down the Hood Canal or whatever, and you
The
could
coastline?
pick up
Yeah.
oysters and just shuck them and just eat them. Not that I
Absolutely.
did that or enjoyed that, because I thought that was kind of disgusting to take a live animal and just eat it. Doesn't seem fair for the
delicious.
oyster. But yeah, I don't know.
oyster.
But mussels, when I was a kid, mussels were like weeds. They grew on the docks. Nobody ate them. Everybody stayed away from them. And now all of a sudden they're a delicacy, even up there in Seattle, Washington. I want to show you this one thing
Wait,
that I
are you
found.
talking about mussels or are you talking about barnacles?
I'm talking about
Barnacles don't eat
mussels.
barnacles.
No, mussels.
Mussels?
They're all
You
over
eat
the
mussels.
docks.
You eat mussels.
You
Oh
would
my
never think
God,
about
it's
eating
hard.
them or steaming them. You won't get deathly ill for
Yeah.
30 to 40 years. Yeah,
Let me
we
tell you
also had
something
red
about mussels,
tide.
right?
Red tide. I don't know if y'all know that, but
How I prepare mussels? I prepare mussels in a butter, white wine, garlic, parsley, in a very good. That's how you get them. They're live.
In the
You
stream,
clean them up really good. You
Mhm.
take off that little that looks like a SOS pad on the back of their neck. You rip that off of there. They're alive. If they're open, they're alive. And then you pour them into the pot that you got all this beautiful broth going. You dump them in there. They close up real quick. They get real tight. They get cooking, and then they open up. They blossom and they open up. Oh my goodness!
I want to show you something really
don't even
cool,
have
really
You
quick.
don't even have to open them. You just break. They're already open.
You're having
Break 'em open.
your I don't know, your weird erotic erotic only to you stew. But I want to show you how. Okay, so I was like, saying, hey, these mussels, you got to be nice to them. You can't rip open their shells. But look what they do. So these fish, they like to eat a certain type of little fish, right? And so what the mussel does, it makes a, I don't know, fleshy
It
lure.
looks like that.
It makes
they
a
make
lure.
It look like that.
They make it look like one of these fish. So that
Their tongue.
they come in. This is so bizarre. But
That's it right there.
Here, I'll let this guy describe it.
Wriggles its lure faster to entice them.
Look at it. Look at it.
Watch this.
Look at him. He didn't know what to do. He goes,
If it gets the twitching
"Should I
just
eat
right,
that thing?"
the remarkable likeness should do the rest.
Watch this. This is on this channel called Michael Backus. Michael Backus channel.
On impact, the mussel squirts its young into the bass's mouth.
Look at that guy. He's going to fall asleep.
These snap shut on the gills, like spring-loaded traps. Here they stay, drawing blood from the fish, until several weeks later they drop off as tiny, fully formed mussels.
That is
That's
the
crazy! They're like little blood suckers! They lure them in and then they put these little vampire mussels in there. Just Jay said she did feel like a murderer. But they're also like vampires, these little mussels.
I got a little turned on by that, bro.
Recipe corner
like
with
that.
Floss. You see, Todd liked
That
that.
mussel shot baby mussels into that fish. The little baby mussels latched onto the gills.
Wasn't
and just
that
started
nuts?
eating away, sucking blood out of that fish until that fish is done. And then little mussels start popping up. Oh my gosh.
We have to thank Michael
beauty of nature right there.
Backus for
That is
putting that
beauty.
together, because that was, I don't know, that was cool. I don't know if he put that together, but it's on his site.
world, baby.
Say what? Yeah, it's like, what the hell? That fish just got
That
schooled.
was great. That was so great.
Just Jay saying, am I getting shamed for opening mussels? It was just for science. No, I'm not
No.
shaming you. I don't mean to shame you,
No,
Just Jay.
Jay.
That's terrible.
I love mussels.
Live
man.
muscle
Just
porn.
Jay.
The monkey shot. Or the money shot. Okay. I had monkey shot. I like monkey shot. Yeah.
Okay. Can't look that up.
Aliens. Isn't that
Hey,
crazy?
it's the food
Like they're
chain,
in
y'all.
there and they turn into mussels and then they come out of the fish's gills and they're like, all right, I'm ready now. It's just bizarre.
They eat that fish. They eat that fish paralyzed. They eat it. They suck all the blood out of it, and as the fish starts to deteriorate, the mussels start to grow, and they pop out of that dead fish. This is the food chain. This is how ecosystems work, you guys.
And they
They're
work
polluting
with
the
each
water.
other.
They don't get to let these things happen.
Without
This is how-
those fish, there would probably be no freshwater mussels. Anyway,
There
this is great.
The food chain, bro. It's the food chain. This is how it works, man.
They rely
That's
on
how it
one
works.
another. That's like us.
Dude,
We rely
that
on
was
one another.
exciting to see.
All of us do.
What a great pick.
All
That's
right.
a great pick, man.
That was cool. Thanks, Just Jay, for that whole thing, that whole science thing. I got to get to the geckos. In fact, last night, I had this live gecko cam, these geckos that are in the valley. And
You're still doing that?
yeah,
You're
I
still
just
spying on
love
geckos?
watching geckos. I haven't gotten them on the shows, but I was watching them, and they're starting to get really disgruntled. These mussels, or these geckos. I'm just looking at the chats here. That mussel had it
blame 'em,
coming.
bro. I mean, you know
Thanks,
what I mean?
Jay.
Yeah.
That mussel had it coming. Interdependent. That's the word. Interdependent. So I got this live cam. Have you seen those live cams where you can go look at things? Well, I'm looking at these geckos, and I find out they're starting to get pissed that we haven't had them on the show. Here we go.
Get pissed off.
Here they go. Here it goes.
Hey guys, I just got a gig on Joel Marshall's Lunch Therapy. My big break has finally arrived.
Don't quit your day brunch. Don't put your money down on a new bug zapper.
What are you talking about? I was planning on inviting all my friends to a Zappaque to watch it.
Just saying, don't post it on Frogbook or Instagram because it probably won't happen.
This is the big time, Gex. Joel Marshall's wildlife therapy is like doing stand-up on Kimmel.
Oh yeah, for sure. And if Joel calls you over for an interview after, you'll get your own insurance commercial. Come on. Oh, definitely. Soon you'll be at Mr. Chow's every night with Bonnie, eating Kung Pao crickets with mealworm sauce.
What about Darth Radar, the famous manta ray? He got his start on wildlife therapy.
That was the old days, when Joel actually cared about the animals. Yeah, now he just pushes them till the end of the show and then you get bumped.
You're kidding.
Don't take our word for it. Joel's been promising all of us that Gecko segment since episode 385.
That slurps. I've been shooting my tongue out about it all day, and for nothing.
Oh yeah, tell it to the bat. He's livid. His cousin Manga has been bumped like 4 or 5 times, and he's to fly in from Bolivia, because he's like a fruit bat.
So he just gets to eat Gecko Paul? That's not right.
Well, Joel just pushed him to the dark side, Dave. The bat was like a vegan up until that point. Paul was scheduled to be on lunch therapy last week. But now, all he got was a free flight to blood-sucking oblivion.
Wow. This is the worst thing to happen to me since that British eye licker stole the Geico commercial franchise. The Brits get all the flies.
Well, at least we get all the hummingbirds. Yum, yum.
You didn't eat one, did you?
Huh? No, it wasn't me. Ah. Oh, Phil.
Oh, wow. Who knew? Wait, that was good. We were doing that. Were you doing that song at the end? Was that with your mouth?
I can't believe you caught that on film.
That was really something, man. It's
That is
incredible. what you can do.
unbelievable, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I know that these geckos. You know, that's the thing about lunch therapy is we got cameras everywhere, and we're just taking in the world, and we're just bringing it in. We're bringing it to you here on lunch therapy, as a break from the crap, and whatever it takes.
Wild
whatever it takes.
life therapy.
Therapy. That's right. Hey. Oh, wait. I wanted to say something. I wanted to mention something. Speaking of that we're bringing it all to you. We are 38 subscribers away from 2,000.
No.
Yes, yes, and we've been there for like a while. We really need everybody to get people to subscribe so we can hit to 2,000 and see what happens. Is there fireworks that happen? Does something occur? What's the deal? We've been stuck.
38.
Yeah, 38 away. Yeah, there seemed to be an Indian gecko. Yeah, was that an Indian gecko? I think so. Howard liked that one.
Yeah,
I liked
the
that.
one that was the one on the top. Yeah, I think he was Indian.
I think he was.
Sounded like my cousin.
I don't know. That one ate. Did he eat a hummingbird? Ate a hummingbird.
That's what it sounded like. One of ours?
I guess.
I'll punch that gecko in his face. Right in his Indian face.
Well, what I'm
going
to tell you right now is that we're going to do some wildlife therapy about geckos, because let's just get this thing out of the way, because I'm afraid they're coming for us. If they ate a hummingbird. Here we go. Animal therapy.
You mean coming for us like in the movie Ben?
Yeah, like them. Like I don't know what's gonna happen. I saw Be the Visitor, and they were lizards, right? Those things are not to be messed with. All right, here we go. I don't know what this one's doing. It's a crazy looking gecko.
It looks like he's humping that, whatever he's humping, or like a pencil or something.
Todd Lee says they're not even geckos. Remember Willard? Yeah, the rat that came after us?
Oh my God. That
was terrifying.
With the kid? Oh.
The Kid and then they remake that with Crispin Glover too. I mean, that's Crispin Glover alone.
Yeah, I think
is
I think they did do a remake of something like that. With Crispin Glover.
Willard.
You're talking about weird ass Crispin Glover, right?
He wrote a book
he's
called Rat Catcher. It just tells you how to catch rats, right? Is that true?
Who wrote a book like that?
Crispin Glover.
Who wrote a book like that? Oh,
Crispin Glover.
the actor wrote a book about how to catch rats.
Yeah, because he used to catch rats. I don't know.
That guy's
Just
so
Jay.
weird. He's good.
Just Jay, I bet, would be good at catching rats with that big knife of hers. Anyway, let's get on with the gecko thing. Geckos are the star of the show today. We also have a special surprise guest that's coming up. This show is just moving. Okay, so geckos, they're mostly carnivorous lizards. There are 15,000 species of them. So Todd, if you thought those weren't geckos, they probably were, because there are so many different kinds. They're found everywhere except for Antarctica. And their name, do you know where they get their name?
Where?
From the sound that they make. I don't know.
That's
Somehow
a gecko.
they go gecko.
Sounds like gecko.
Gecko, 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 gecko. I don't know. I don't know what a gecko sounds like. They sounded kind of Indian to me. One of them did.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. None of the three of them made that sound.
I know. And they went. I know they make that sound. Michael Jackson's best song, Ben. Did he write it about Willard? Oh, now we have to do some.
No, he wrote it for the movie.
We have to do some real.
Actually, I'll be honest. I don't think he wrote it. I think he just sung it.
Am I saying Todd is a dumbass? No, I'm saying Todd doesn't know a gecko when he sees it. I peed on a gecko. Just Jay peed on a gecko. Maybe she could do that.
Why would you pee on a gecko? It's not a leech. It's not a leech.
Do they change color or something like that?
It's not a
What's going
jellyfish.
on with that? What is she talking about? Is she on shrooms? We were gonna have another guest today. Remember that? Couldn't get her on. We're gonna get her on later. Okay. Anyway, geckos.
Oh, you're talking about Helene? Oh, she's gonna be great.
Helene Witt is gonna be on the show.
Yeah, Helene Witt.
I can't wait for that.
She's gonna be great. Yeah.
She's she's like a teacher in New York.
New York.
Okay, let me tell you this
She's a grade school teacher.
about geckos. They don't have eyelids. They just have a transparent membrane that's over their eyeball, and they lick their eyes to moisten their eyes. That's why they have those big tongues. They lick their eyes. I know.
They don't have eyelids. Look, they're not blinking or nothing.
Yeah.
Is that eyelid? Is it inside the eye? Is that what's going on?
No, it's like I don't know. That's their.
Look at that. It's like crack.
Iris.
It's like a.
Ben was the rat. Willard was the human. Oh, Ben was the rat.
Oh, Willard was the boy, right?
Willard was the boy.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. We got to get to our guest. We have a super special guest that's coming on. He's in the green room. Let me just.
Oh my gosh!
Let me
what
just.
time it is?
I know. Let me just do one other thing here. I want to show you the foot of a gecko. I want to do these guys
You always
justice
put the
because
gecko's ass on my head. How come it's always on my head?
I know.
It's
Well,
never
that's just
on your
that's
head.
why I put you over there. That's why I put
If he
you over
pisses
there.
on me, I swear, I'm gonna
Man,
go
I wish-
outside and stomp on one of those guys.
Hold on now. I got to get this on there. You know how sometimes you just got to get it on the screen and you just don't know where it is? Oh, here it is.
Man, that's majestic right there. Look at that.
Here it is here.
Waiting for a fly.
Aren't they beautiful? I mean, they're beautiful, right? And I'm not just saying that
Yeah,
because
they
they're
are.
coming to get us.
I mean,
I'm
they're
saying that for real.
Yeah,
That's a
dinosaur
gecko
reptile
foot.
right there.
That's a gecko foot.
Looks
Isn't
like
that cool?
Spider-Man. His hands.
Well, they're very specialized feet. They have
Yeah,
oh
they got the suction cups.
yeah, they got the suction cups on them. I just okay, so they have special toe pads so they can grab and climb onto smooth and vertical surfaces, even ceilings. Have you seen them where they're climbing on the ceiling with those suckers? Huh?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you a story. Quick story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
And I'm in 6th grade, whatever, 5th grade, whatever. And we're eating. We just got there. It was the day we got there.
Yeah.
And we got there early in the morning. It was hot and humid, and I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. I don't know why. Whatever. My mom made me wear. Anyways, we're having lunch at my father's house where he grew up. It's the
Yeah.
biggest house on the block, right?
Uh-huh.
And this house doesn't have any window. It has holes for windows. There's no like windows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they got a piece of wood that they drop down and close it at night.
Yeah.
And then they sleep in mosquito nets. You know, they sleep in mosquito nets, right?
Right.
It covers their bedding. But we're having lunch, and my sister looks up and she goes, "Oh, look, there's a lizard." And there's like 4 geckos on the beam above where the table where we're eating. I'm like, "Oh!" And I grabbed my napkin and I started throwing it at it. And my uncle goes, "Hey, don't do that. Leave them alone." I go, "Look, they're right above us. They're gonna fall in our food." He goes, "They live here. They've been living here longer than you. Leave them alone." So the whole time my sister and I are eating, we're like looking up, and my cousin goes, "Yeah, they're cool."
Wow.
Every day, dude, all day long in the house, walking up the walls, in the ceilings.
I
just
like,
walk,
a
they
lot
live
of
there
people
with
keep
my
them as
family.
pets. A lot of people keep them as pets. I mean, they're nice.
You know what they do? They eat the bugs, the flies, the mosquitoes. They eat all
We just
that
got
stuff that's around you.
we just got a fact that came in. Geckos who are nocturnal have vertical eyes. Geckos out during the day have round pupils. Wow. I wondered about that.
That makes sense.
I wondered about that. All right, it's time for our
makes
guest. It's time to leave the geckos behind, and we're going to move on to our guest, whose last name kind of sounds like gecko.
Oh,
I got him. Ladies and gentlemen,
it
Mr.
sounds like a gecko too.
Richard Gaddis is back. He's back.
Yeah. Gaddis.
Yeah. Hopefully I got him coming on here properly. Let's see. Here he is. Yes. And there he is.
And here I am.
It's so good to see you. Oh my
Thank you,
God.
thank you.
Yeah.
I just got
Gaddis,
a
man.
call from the Geico legal team. They're
Oh,
very
yeah.
upset. This was an unauthorized appearance by a Geico.
Oh,
A gecko. I'm sorry.
no.
I told you we're gonna get in trouble. I told you that.
I didn't know. Oh, I'm looking the wrong way. I didn't know. Shoot, man.
I told you.
Darn.
I thought it was. I didn't know you could license the name of an animal. You know, I don't know.
Just don't answer the door
Okay, we'll just stay away from that
when
whole
they
thing.
ring.
Richard, has it that time of the month again where you're doing your show? Is that what's going on here?
It is.
Could it be
is. In
the
fact,
second
it's
Saturday?
The second Saturday.
It sneaks up on you.
Wow, I got a flyer here. I'm going to put it on the screen first of all. There it is, October 8th.
Yeah,
Doors open to 6:30. This is a great show to see. The last time you told your life story, or a portion of your life story, your life's long, but as all of ours are at this point. But this time you're going to do something different, right?
Yeah. Actually, I was really nervous about my last show.
Were you?
The idea of
so
telling
good.
my life story. I had this idea, and then I went with it, and I was like really excited. And then as I got closer to showtime, I was like, "Am I crazy? Who's going to want to hear about my life story?" And
It was so much fun.
Oh,
but
so
I
much fun.
actually just
So
went
good.
with it, and it turned out to be I was shocked at how people responded.
We had a blast.
And
It's so interesting,
thank
that
you, and
story
thank
you
you for
told
coming.
about Europe, your whole Europe adventure. That was a
6-month adventure? Come on, man.
I'm not going to make you tell it here because
It's better
people
than
got to
Raiders
go.
of the Lost Ark.
Hey, we have a request.
It was-
Can you make us a hummingbird song? Is there a song about hummingbirds like from that era? There's got to be, right?
The Lullaby
Why
of
would there be?
Birdland.
I don't even
That's-
know what
Lullaby of
question you're
Birdland.
asking them.
I know. I don't know.
Is there? I've never heard it.
Well, he wants. I guess
I-
Danielle
there
wants
are a
Richard
lot
to
of
write
bird
one.
songs.
Do you write songs, Richard?
If the
Ah.
nightingale could sing like you, they'd sing much sweeter than they do. Nightingales.
Nightingales.
So there's a lot of
That's-
bird songs.
Yeah.
It's not really a hummingbird, Richard.
No, I'm
Could
sorry.
you maybe
I've
substitute
let you
in
down.
hummingbird in there?
But,
Maybe. What
yeah.
about? Do you write songs at all? Your own songs?
I used to attempt to write songs. Back when I was playing my guitar, I have a whole bunch of songs that I wrote on my guitar, but I'm not a great songwriter. I'm kind of an interesting lyricist. As you saw on the show, I replaced
That was great.
the lyrics for King of the Road
Cab driver.
because that's about a tramp
Yeah.
riding trains, and I turned it into a cab driver song.
Seems like you
So
could
I'm
take.
pretty good.
you could do that for maybe Lullaby of Birdland or some other bird song, or maybe even a song that's not even about birds, and you substitute in hummingbirds. I mean, I'm just saying.
Hummingbird of birdland. Yeah, it works.
Hummingbird land.
Yeah.
That's good. So
yeah.
tell me about
my
this
show
other
went
thing.
well last time.
Yeah, it was great.
Well, yeah. So I decided. Actually, I had a friend of mine text me, and she had a request, and all of a sudden, bing! I was like, "Why don't I do an audience request night?"
Wow.
So I texted everybody who's kind of become a regular audience, and I said, text me the songs of that era that you really would love me to sing, and if I know it, I'll sing it, and if I don't know it, I'll try to learn it.
Whoa.
And
how many songs? How many songs did you have to learn that you didn't know?
Well, about 5, and then there were a bunch of others that I half knew. And so it turns out my audience is a lot more sophisticated than I gave them credit for. And they came up with a lot of songs that I didn't expect. I thought they'd pick like the more generic, famous, songs of the era. Yeah. So I won't be able to do all of them, but they're on a list for the future. But I am going to do a whole bunch of them. And what I'm going to do, there's 3 things I'm doing for this show. I'm going to do a few Halloween songs because it's going to be October.
Rocktober. On the show, we only say Rocktober. We don't ever say that other word.
Rocktober. So I'm going to throw in a few Rocktober songs.
Yeah.
And then in between the requests, I've decided to insert lesser known hits. So you'll hear the more famous songs.
Richard, I like when you do that, Richard. I like when you do that because you know what it is when you do the lesser known hits, like when you do song number 4 on Sinatra's 4th album that nobody remembers, that wasn't popular. When you do that, you're reintroducing old music to a new audience. You know what I mean? And I love that. I love when you do that because you know why? It's not like we're walking in to watch you sing all these songs we know already. You pick good songs, and the ones you pick good ones, and you can sit there and go, "Oh wow, I don't really know this song," and you get invested, and now you got to listen to the story, you got to listen to the song, you got to listen to Richard sing. It's good. I love the way you balance that out. Really,
those songs are fun too because they all tell a story. Most of the time, they tell some kind of story, and you get really behind that story, and so you actually, instead of just hearing music, like sometimes with Iron Maiden, I can't tell what the words are. But with this, I totally know. And it's a very intimate situation, too. The way it's outside, but it's undercover, and you're, like, right there. Like, you can totally, like, you can reach out and touch Richard if you want.
Intimate.
I mean, you can't
right
really...
there. You can't get away from it.
Are people allowed to touch you?
Space.
Are they allowed to touch you while you're singing? Do you allow that?
Well, I guess if they really want to touch me, they
that would
can,
be weird, though, wouldn't it? I mean, maybe shake your hand. You went around and shook. That's what happened. That's what I'm thinking about. You went around.
Would you touch Richard while he's singing?
He did go around and shake everybody's hand, right?
Yes, high-fiving.
Make sure you bring that.
You know
that stuff that you rub on your hands afterwards, because you never know. Because could be passing all kinds of stuff around.
I don't know.
Purell.
I want to see somebody walk up to Richard and
touch him.
Walk up to him.
Some people can't control themselves. Okay, yeah. What is this? What is this, Richard?
Oh yeah.
Come on, Richard.
I am doing a benefit on the 30th.
Okay.
And it's an amazing cause. It's for the survivors of domestic violence, and it's a very unfortunate thing that domestic violence is, I think maybe it's always existed, but now it is coming to the front light, and people are starting to see it. Interestingly enough, for some reason, North Hollywood, where I live and perform, is number 3 on the top domestic violence cities in Southern California.
You're kidding me. Wow.
In Southern California?
Wow.
Yes.
I think I know
Dorothy
why.
Stringer.
I know why.
I don't want to hear why, boss. I don't want to hear a theory about domestic. No, go ahead.
It's the disgruntled actors and dancers and singers that aren't getting their breaks
Come
They end
on
up
now.
slapping their friends around.
Oh,
Come
my
on,
God.
man. Get your act together
Well-
and get a show like Richard Gaddis.
So Fritz Coleman is going to be there?
Yeah, she's going to be like hosting, and you see the name Dorothy Stringer there. She is works at the Chamber of Commerce in North Hollywood, and she's performing. She's also a singer. She has a beautiful voice, a little bit like Karen Carpenter in sound.
That's so
And
cool.
in fact, you can actually go to both iTunes and Amazon Music and hear her songs. She's put a bunch of her recordings up there. So she has been putting this together herself. She's a survivor of domestic abuse, and so this is a very important cause for her.
That's awesome. Okay, there's the info.
Nice.
Now we know about
That's,
it.
that's a great cause, Richard. It is.
That
And
is
Fritz
a
Coleman
good
is a
cause.
good host, man. I've seen him before do stand up, hosting benefits, and doing a little comedy when he does the weather. He's a good guy. He's been
I
around
love
for
Fritz Coleman.
a
You
long
know,
time.
he was an actor
Yeah.
first too.
Yeah, long time.
Right? He was an actor, and then he became a weatherman. He was like the weatherman here forever.
Is that yeah?
Yeah.
When I moved to LA, he was doing the weather, and then I was at the I don't know if I was at the Laugh Factory or Comedy Store or wherever I was at, and there he was.
Comedy.
Getting
Yeah,
up
he's
to
a
the stand-up. I
comedian
was like,
too.
That's the weatherman.
that
I
guy.
love it.
I love that guy.
Then I did a bunch of benefits where I co-host, or maybe I was DJing or performing, and there's Fritz doing stand-up or hosting or doing what do you
Can't
call it? The
put
auction
Fritz
kind
in a
of stuff.
box. You can't put him in a box.
Yeah.
Even if you
can't-
try.
can't put a label on it.
Even if you try.
Fritz Coleman and
Yeah,
Richard
so
Gaddis.
Yeah.
This event is in a beautiful little theater right there in North Hollywood, where Lancashire and Vineland crisscross right there at Riverside, if you're familiar with the area.
Yeah.
That's a six-way intersection.
It's going to be a really nice event.
I'm going to put some links in
gonna
there
sing
in
a
the
few
show
songs.
notes, and also links to your show, which is on October 8th, Saturday night. If you're looking for a good time, this is one for sure. But don't touch the
It's
singer.
my,
over me.
my new picture. My
Don't
new
touch
Boney,
flyer.
put that
Just-
over me. Don't put it
Okay.
over our guest.
Yeah, Boney,
Oh, there
don't
we
do
took
that.
that
That's so
photo
rude.
from the last show.
So rude. Even if it's I don't care if it's a picture of him. He should be seen while he's talking. Okay, I mean, it's okay.
With this picture. With this picture.
Boney has been giving me pushback. You know, like I say something, you know, could you just or like Bloss? I think he's kind of pissed at Bloss a little bit too. Bloss is ordering him around. He's like, that's not cool, man. That's not cool.
I will shake that Boney. I will rattle his ass is what I'll do.
He's
You
just
do
kidding.
what you're
He's
supposed
kidding.
to do.
He's
Come
kidding.
on, Boney.
Oh my God.
Of course I'm kidding.
You guys are like an
I'll
old
take it up a type.
married couple bickering
Yeah.
away here.
Isn't it great? Isn't it great? Wait till you get Boney in here. He's gonna like really kick some ass. All right, so
I think when Boney gets mad though when he does this, that's irritating.
when he
That's
does that,
irritating.
he likes to wag
Yeah,
his
when
finger. at
he's
people.
waving his bony finger around.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to end this now. We're going to do our dance break. Are you ready for a dance break? It's going to be related to something that Todd Lee said earlier on about chakras. Everybody's talking about Ant Flo. Richards are to be seen and heard. Thank you very much, Jose. All right, let's get into the dance break now. I think you can probably guess what the song is. This is the Mighty Untouchables. They're just an incredible band. Going to play a little bit of their thing.
Saturday.
hopefully. Yeah, here we
Say
go.
center.
Saturday.
Gaddis.
Satan Sinner. Okay, so this is I Feel For
I
You
love these guys.
by the Mighty Untouchables. Just going to play a little bit. Hopefully they're not going to get mad at me. I sent them an email. I don't know. I haven't heard back, but we're going to play a little bit. If they don't like it,
Let me rock it, Shaka Khan.
I'll take it
Let me
out.
rock it, that's all I wanna do. Shaka Khan, let me rock it, Shaka Khan. Let me rock it, cause I feel for you. Shaka Khan, won't you tell me what you wanna do? Do you feel for me the way I feel for you? Shaka Khan, let me tell you what I wanna do. I wanna love you, wanna hug you, wanna squeeze you too. Let me take you in my arms, let me feel you with my charm, Shaka. Cause you know that I'm the one to keep you warm, Shaka. I'll make it more than just
Road
a physical
Shaka.
pain. I wanna rock you, Shaka, baby, cause you make me wanna scream.
Hey. Maybe this is my request for Richard. Saturday.
Baby, baby, when I look at you, I get a warm feeling inside. There's something about the things you do that keeps me satisfied. I wouldn't lie to you, baby. It's plain
feel for you, feel for you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Baby, baby, when I lay with you, there's no place I'd rather be. Can't believe it's true. The things that you do to me. I wouldn't lie to you, baby. I'm physically attracted to you. This feeling that I got for you, baby. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. I feel for you. I think I love you. I feel for you.
Dancing. Yeah, everybody should.
I think I love you. Whoa, whoa,
Okay, everybody, thanks so much for being here today. The Geckos, thank you. Just Jay, thanks you. Richard Gaddis, thank you for being here. This has been Lunch Therapy 391. We're heading towards 400. Play it. Play it, Blas. Let's hear that thing. Yeah. Love it.
What is that?
Better during the video. Way better.
No, I'm gonna get the poster up. Get that poster back up.
That benefit sounds great, Richard. Good for you, man.
What's that? What's that? What's that?
The benefit with Dorothy Stringer. That sounds like a great event, man. I like this picture
Yeah,
you chose too. It's an action picture. This is you singing live. I like that.
Yeah, isn't that a nice shot?
You're
I
in
was
North
very
Hollywood.
happy with that.
That was a nice shot. All right, see you,
North
everybody.
Hollywood Saturday.